Well, let's talk about it, guys. 36-33 was the final. No, 33-30 something. We lost in overtime. And, I'm not the one to make excuses, man, because I always say the next man up. The next man needs to step up and handle his business. And I try to stick to that. But I stand to be corrected. There's a reason why there's a number one player and number two player. Now, let me say this here, guys. I don't want nobody to panic. There's no reason to panic, I understand we lost the last 3 of the last 4 games we have. Well, at least we don't have another AFC team to come here and kick our booty like we have had it kicked over the last 3 games against AFC teams. Started with the Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, and now the Las Vegas Raiders. And I said that the Chiefs would probably be one of our games where we could use as a measuring stick, but it's hard to use on the measuring stick when you don't have a lot of your starters in the game. And whatever happened to Osa Digawusa? I don't know I don't even know if he played on yesterday. That just crossed my mind, but that's a question to be asked. I need to look into that. But to make this thing short and simple, yeah, true enough, we can say penalties. Oh, penalties killed us, penalties killed us. Yeah, they did. But what killed us even more than just the penalties was, I hate to say it, Anthony Brown. Maybe we need to go ahead and give Kevin Joseph a start and see how he looks. We did the same thing with Diggs. But Anthony Brown, again, disappointed me with his play. 4 penalties called against him alone. Now, the last one, I don't know. You want to call it because the ball was short, but it is what it is. So, here we are. But again, guys, we lost this game. Our offense started slow, and our defense couldn't apply the pressure needed. And I understand Michael Parsons, he played the defensive end, but that's not his natural position. He's a linebacker, but it's a good fill-in. But let me say this here, guys. When you do not have your starters in the game, it hinders the team. We've tried the next man up, but that's why your starter get paid the big money, because they make a difference. So without having DeMarcus Lawrence, Tank Lawrence, and not having Randy Gregory on the opposite side, it hindered us. It hindered us to a point to when you are not able to create this pressure on the quarterback. It gives him time to throw the quarterback time to throw the ball down the field. You know what makes a good cornerback? It's a good defensive end. I don't know if anybody ever thought about that, but what makes a good cornerback is a great defensive end. If a defensive end can apply pressure on the quarterback, it makes the job of a cornerback a lot easier. But if you got defensive end, I know we had Dorrance Armstrong, and I think we had Terrell Basham, but they're not the starters. And we wasn't able to apply the pressure that we needed in the middle, nor on the edges, which allowed them to put up 30 points. I know we can blame the secondary all the time, but when the quarterback has enough time to pick on you up to about 5 or 6 seconds in the pocket, we talk about a DB that has to run backwards and then turn and chase and try to play catch up and try to bat the ball down or make the tackle. It's not an easy task. And there's only a few great cornerbacks out there. There's some good cornerbacks, and then there's some average cornerbacks. And there's some not so good cornerbacks. But just remember, the defensive end, the edge rusher, makes a better makes the cornerback better. With that being said, on the offensive side of the ball, I know we had Michael Gallup out there. We had Zeke. We had Pollard. And we did what we could with Cedric Wilson and Noah Brown. Noah Brown drops another crucial pass. I don't care. You can say it was behind him, but again, if that was CD or Marty, probably would have caught that. Just my opinion. But when you're showing up at a game, it's like showing up with Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant. It's basically unbeatable. They're a lot better with the three of those guys playing than just the two or the one. In which they're doing good. Brooklyn Nets are doing good. I'm just making an analysis with this, But again, we went into another game without Amari Cooper, without CeeDee Lamb. So this game kind of remind, these last two games kind of remind me driving a car on 4 flat tires. You can drive it, but you're not going to get where you want to go and where you want to go in a timely fashion. You can't drive like you want to on 4 flat tires. And that's exactly what we had, 4 flat tires. Amari Cooper, CeeDee Lamb, Randy Gregory, and Marcus Lawrence. Not to mention Neville Gallimore. Who else was that? Somebody else is out. So with that being said, guys, that's where we are. So let's not panic. Let's just wait till we get our starters back and see what happens from there. I mean, it's an eye-opening experience. But this is not the time that y'all start jumping off the bandwagon and saying, I'm done with the Cowboys. Come on now. If you're a true diehard Cowboy fan, you have to do your research and investigate, see what the real problem was. You got to dig and find out what's really happening with your team. Again, true enough, there was some bogus penalties called, but there's what it is. Your offense can't coming out as slow as as they had on yesterday. Your defense can't give up points as fast as they did on yesterday. And that's just what happened. But then when you look into it and see what actually really happened, well, we have some key players out. So let's not panic, man. Let's just chill, man. Let's just chill. Get away from the media. Let the media say what they have to say, because we already know Shannon Sharp and all those guys, Stephen A. Smith. There's no even reason to listen. And then all this stuff on the social media. There's no reason to respond. Because all we have to do is just basically regroup. And like I said, there's a lot of games left. And there's no reaction needed until the end of the season. So we still got time to turn this thing around. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for stopping by and listening to our little old small huddle. Our Cowboys huddle, man, where it's nothing but diehard Cowboy fans in this group. And where we care nothing but about our Cowboys. We don't care about any other team. We talk about the Cowboys. And again, all those haters basically are just ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend that can't get over their ex-boyfriend and their ex-girlfriend. That's the way I see it. But anyway, man, y'all have a great rest of the weekend. I'm full of turkey. I got some more in there. I'm going to fix me a turkey sandwich. And I'm on my fat man game, so the diet is out the window. Call me what you want. Call me fat boy if you want. But I'm going to eat me some sweets, cranberry sauce, some more dressing, jiggly gravy, and all that good stuff. But anyway, guys, that's enough of my time. Hey, let's get ready as we move. We got some time to regroup. We play the Saints the following week. So we got some time to regroup, get back into the swing of things, and let's turn this ship around. How about that? Deuces.